Welcome to the 2020 Annual Downtown Awards Bash. I'm Kaylee Gomez, Executive Director of Main Street Marshfield. Tonight you'll have the pleasure of hearing from Wisconsin Main Street staff out of Madison, our board president, several Main Street board members, the Wenzel Family Plaza director, and 2020 award recipients. I'm particularly excited to share about the shift from events to new ways of providing value to district businesses and customers. And I'm thrilled to touch on a new program that allowed us to amplify small businesses' voice online and develop e-commerce. I'm also happy to share about the incredible commitment to restoration and renovation of historic buildings downtown despite COVID economy. Behind the scenes, we're presenting this evening's event socially distanced with one of our dedicated business partners, Exclamation. Exclamation is a downtown business serving small businesses with award-winning marketing, IT, HR, and operations support. They've helped make several downtown 2020 projects possible. They love local business, they love Marshfield, and we're grateful to work with such an amazing team. We're honored to be here surrounded by property owners, business owners, employees, volunteers, sponsors, and partners that do what we see in historic downtown Marshfield. Every year we gather to remember the work and lift up shining examples to increase connection through economic growth and commerce, prolong gaiety with preservation and beautification, and fulfill the elusive yet everyday human desire for experience. To begin, we'll acknowledge new businesses, businesses celebrating anniversaries, and our 2020 partners. First, a warm welcome to new businesses. Service First Staffing, Seventh Heaven Massage, Elite Massage, My Happy Place, Neveria Carrera, Happy Nails, MBE CPAs, Discovery Education Station, Golden Lamb Skin Studio, Blue Plate, Mojo's Deli and Market, Aspirus Clinic. And congratulations also to the businesses celebrating milestone anniversaries this year. 5 years includes Bloomers Groomers, Central City Vapors, J&J Games, State Farm Insurance. 10 years is Bartelt Insurance, Jewelers Palette, and the Hearing House. 15 years is Blue Heron Brew Pub, Mid-Wisconsin Construction, and Sheer Magic. 20 years, Burns Insurance. 25 years, Thimbleberry Books. 30 years, The Daily Grind. 40 years, Children's Hospital Wisconsin Family Resource Center. 45 years, Pick and Save. 55 years, North Central Community Action Program. 65 years, Don's Automotive Center. 70 years, Ray Baxter's Fashions. 125 years, Marshfield Monument, and 140 years, Emmanuel Lutheran Church. Property owners and businesses have had to overhaul their entire way of life this year. And though distancing was in play, we saw increased communication and collaboration between businesses whenever possible. Instead of waiting things out, many did what small businesses do. They pulled up their bootstraps, went to work on new curbside pickup, delivery, or online presence. New ways to reach their customers and serve their customers. And we cannot move forward tonight without acknowledging the local businesses that offer our community support and unique value, and the property owners that work to serve businesses, customers, and residents through the precious commodity of space. Thank you for showing up every day and keeping blood flowing through the heart of our city. And I would offer you a toast right now and a warm applause if we were all together in person. We have additional thank yous tonight to downtown supporters. These entities allowed us to reach more people with confidence in our information and in our shared network. They funded our changing initiatives and they offered encouragement as we weathered this storm. Wood County Health Department, Marshfield Clinic Health System, and first responders, thank you for your care and active presence in the community outside of everything you juggled in your roles. When we looked for solutions, you were here offering ideas and options to keep businesses and customers safe and commerce moving forward, like weekly community leader updates and the Clinic's Safe Business Program. Thank you, City of Marshfield staff and elected officials who, when closures and restrictions were in effect, quickly worked with us to provide pop-up curbside pickup, reserved parking, who also offered the COVID-19 Business Relief Grant and worked with us to develop, distribute, and analyze business impact surveys community-wide, so we knew where our efforts would be most needed. Thank you, Mackie, for offering to host the Community Business Funding Program and resource page on your website, and for being an extra phone line of support when the initial relief programs like PPP and EIDL caused an information scramble. Thank you, event sponsors, who allowed us to squeak in an all-new event with the Wenzel Family Plaza at the very beginning of the year, the Cabin Fever Run, Fest, and the Winter Guide. Showing downtown is the cure for cabin fever. Thank you also to partners who offered to shift typical giving from sponsor exposure into fundraising and economic development projects in order to support local business. Thank you to the volunteers who boldly led our organization as board members, committee members, and event volunteers. You make our work possible, and you care so deeply because you know behind every event, project, and place, there are people who deserve care. You'll be able to see partners listed by name in our upcoming 2020 annual report at the end of the month. What a tiring, exciting, and challenging year it's been. The Main Street Board and committees have thrown work plans out the window and pivoted again and again to assess and address downtown's needs. While impossible to capture every little bit of what we accomplished in a year, we can absolutely provide a highlight reel. I'll talk about our 4 committees, each playing an integral role in the 4-point approach of design, economic vitality, organization, and promotion championed by Main Street America. The Design Committee hosted the annual fall and holiday window display competitions, continuing to offer opportunities to keep eyes on businesses throughout the seasons. The group also painted a walking path from the ball field to Central Avenue to engage visitors in the short stroll from ball games to downtown. We worked with the Economic Development Board and Exclamation to install 2 new kiosks with customized maps of downtown featuring retail, restaurants, and entertainment businesses by name. Overall, 6 public improvement projects and over $20,000 increased district visibility and beautification. Partnership with the City of Marshfield again allowed for distribution of public right-of-way sidewalk use program and the 50/50 facade grant program. And it was a pleasant surprise to see long-term vision for property investment remain strong. Attractive changes like the Wesley Church rebuild and Midwest Tattooers new location moved the district forward. Facade grants were offered to the Baltus offices, the boardroom, Chestnut Center for the Arts, and the Deming Building. These 4 projects alone infused hundreds of thousands of dollars in private property downtown in one of our favorite annual opportunities for public-private partnership. Be sure to visit these locations and note the attention to accessibility and design given to these buildings. Organization Committee partnered frequently with Economic Vitality Committee in 2020. We made business calls, checking in with the different needs of downtown. We looked at our own organization and made sure our vision was honored in each new initiative we tried. We tried several, including a flyer campaign for local shopping awareness and customer safety, which swiftly became irrelevant with new restrictive orders. So much of the year was taking in information, processing it, then communicating it to our network to be sure all were informed and ready to take action. In the spring, the Economic Vitality Committee worked with Mackey and city staff to distribute a COVID-19 business impact and follow-up survey. As the committee poured over responses, we saw a trend in business needs, marketing and e-commerce assistance. We knew a few things from our relationship, though, with business owners. Owners were struggling, juggling employment, operations, sales, marketing, often all aspects of their business while trying to pivot to a successful model amidst shutdowns. We also knew there were no shortage of resources available through webinars, online courses, and books. However, sifting through information and putting into practice takes time, commitment to long-term learning, and resources, options not often available to small businesses, let alone in a pandemic economy. How could we offer value to businesses that both launch them forward in this new pandemic, online-oriented world, provide hands-on education to empower their growth? We've done webinars, calls, meetings, PDFs, toolkits, all good. But what would really make an impact? Change business for the better, excite and engage ownership in a way worth their time, offer customers increased access and strengthen the district. Through conversations within the committee and trusted business partners, we developed a strategy that would allow one-on-one customized marketing analysis, strategy, and next steps in marketing or e-commerce for any downtown business, from brand new to those who've been here for 100 years. With the organization committee, we'd fundraise through selling t-shirts like this one, and lawn signs, as well as sponsorship recognition for larger investors, then work with local business partners to stretch our fundraising dollars. Business partners like Exclamation and Elizabeth Olsen Photography developed 7 customized marketing packages, including in-kind value from their own investment to stretch our budget. By fall, we'd raised enough money to grant 12 businesses each with around $500 in marketing value. 12 businesses applied and were approved for custom marketing packages ranging from social media startup, e-commerce, website development, branding, professional photography, and online marketing plans. It was a thrill to see the range of new and old businesses and the variety of businesses we were able to serve. And our partners met each where they were with an audit of current marketing, worked with them with where they wished to go, and created a strategy for use beyond their custom service meeting. We'll be tracking impact in the next 3 months and see where we might be able to celebrate increased visibility, engagement, or sales, as well as adjust and improve the program to repeat in the future. And since this time, another Wisconsin Main Street community has fully adopted our program and will be distributing to their own business community this year. Like many of you, we anticipated big activities for the year. Promotion committee at events like Hub City Days, Fall Beer Walk, Downtown Trick or Treating, Holiday Parade, and Holiday Wine Walk set in the calendar. We planned, realized things weren't changing, then have to make a tremendously disappointing announcement to the community of cancellation. While we didn't have the flashiness of a typical event year, we got down to brass tacks and dreamed a little bit with our limited budget. We were able to hand out a free fall scavenger hunt that exposed families to multiple storefronts, a downtown VIP experience giveaway for Small Business Saturday that created a safe and exclusive experience with 4 downtown Marshfield venues. We campaigned on social media to enjoy being stuck at home for the holidays, offering comfort and support of local shopping to make the season special, encouraging further customer engagement downtown by purchasing gift cards to give away on Facebook for 10 days of giveaways prior to Christmas. And we weren't the only ones who had to change course with our calendar. Many eyes were on Central Wisconsin's premier outdoor event venue, the Wenzel Family Plaza, too. Plaza Director Nikki Reiner will share a little bit of what 2020 looked like for her and the Plaza Committee once events and socializing vanished overnight.
Hi everyone, it's Nikki Reiner, the Wenzel Family Plaza Director. Looking back on 2020, I think we can all agree it was a very unique and challenging year. We weren't able to have the programming we normally do, but we had successes. On hot summer days, many family and community members took advantage of the fountain. We also were able to host yoga on Saturday and Sundays with Off the Mat. We had small event gatherings with organizations and finished the year off with Reindeer Day. Some exciting news going into 2021 was when we announced the opening of the Wenzel Family Plaza ice skating rink. This has been something we've been working on the last couple of years, and we were so happy to be able to bring it to the community. I hope you take advantage of it the next couple of months. As we look forward to this year, 2021, we will do our best to bring back programming to where it was before 2020. We are excited about 2021. We look forward to all that it has to offer. So please stay healthy, and we cannot wait to see you in the plaza. Thank you.
What a beautiful ice skating rink we have now. It's been worth the wait. The next portion of our awards bash will show award announcements to recipients. These are the people who make Main Street's work possible. This year's formal presentation over cocktails were replaced with interviews set up as generic promo videos that ended with a twist. Board members and staff had the pleasure of surprising each recipient with their award, and you'll see sincere responses in each of these videos.
Hey Danielle.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you? Thanks for changing your schedule. Guess what?
What?
We have a surprise for you.
Oh no!
You have been nominated and selected as the board member of the year.
Oh.
So congratulations.
Wow.
It was a little bit difficult to get you somewhere. We had to be a little sneaky.
Yeah.
So I apologize, but we wanted to get you downtown and try to have a surprise for you.
Well, thank you.
So just so you know, this award is designed to recognize the individual contributing the most to the board throughout the past year. So consideration includes volunteer time invested, relationship with downtown businesses, and enthusiasm for the mission and vision of Main Street Marshfield, Wisconsin Main Street, and Main Street America. So the organization committee thought about who would be a good fit, and you know you've given the time, the resources, and extra care to both staff and downtown businesses. You're committed to shopping local and partnering with local businesses, and you continue to make new connections and draw that into downtown's activities and strategies through your participation in the Economic Vitality Committee and previously on the Design Committee. We know we can count on you, and we appreciate your service to the board. So on behalf, and of course, board secretary and all those extra things you do. So on behalf of the board of directors, I just want to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marsha, for being here today and talking a little bit about your experience on Main Street. Can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to join?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm a Marshfield native. So Marshfield has just always been very, very near and dear to my heart. Even when I've traveled outside of the city, I've always thought about what can we bring back here to make this just an even more amazing community than it already is. And, having grown up here, I know a lot of the business owners, and I've watched them change hands. I've watched them try to grow their businesses. We've all watched what's happened over the last 12 months or so, and just really have a passion for helping our community succeed.
Great, and then you joined the promotion committee. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so actually that was, it was really funny. I contacted Kaylee, and I had a couple of ideas of some things that I thought we could do. And you know what happens if you come up with ideas, then you have to,
And you are on board.
You have to execute. You're on board. And she said, why don't you jump on our promotions committee? And it was interesting. You've heard me say this, Anne. At the time, I was like, well, I'm not a business owner. What do I have to lend? But I said, yeah, I'll do it. And I came to the meetings. And what I realized was that, yes, the business owners have to drive what's going to work for their businesses and for Main Street, for the community. But as shoppers, it's kind of a team effort. And as community members, it's very much a team effort trying to figure out, how do we get people downtown? How do we get them to spend their money locally? And if we can come together and really work together on those ideas and execute on them, I think we can do some great things.
100%, I agree. So that leads me into my next thing. As you can tell that she is very gung-ho about jumping in, giving businesses ideas, planning. So we would like to award you with the Volunteer of the Year.
Oh my goodness!
So just to read a little bit about that, congratulations. So the Main Street Organization Committee noted how you just jump in with both feet, and we can obviously tell with that. You're very able to just plan. You brought people in. You made awesome partnerships. And so we would like to, you've been selected as the 2020 Main Street Volunteer of the Year. And what that means is this category is designed to recognize the individuals who contributed the most to Main Street throughout the past year. And it includes time invested, enthusiasm, which you have a lot of, and just complying with the Marshfield's Main Street mission to strengthen and energize downtown. And you completely exemplify that. So congratulations.
Thank you. If you could see, I've got a huge smile on my face because this is so surprising. I didn't know that, but thank you so much. That's amazing.
So Al, thank you so much for taking time to share about your partnership with Main Streets. I have a few questions to ask about your experience. You're currently serving on the Visit Marshfield board and attend our board meetings as a representative of Visit Marshfield, who we consider a major partner in our work. And I'm just curious, how has your perspective of Marshfield changed since becoming a little bit more involved in downtown?
Well, one of the things that I've learned from being part of the Main Street Marshfield board meetings is the dedication that these folks have, particularly the board members. They care. They really have a sincere interest in helping our downtown businesses thrive, to be as successful as possible. And it's neat living in a small town and realizing that these small businesses do matter. We don't have access to big malls and big stores, but a lot of these small businesses fill that gap. And Main Street Marshfield does a wonderful job of helping them to do that, to be successful and productive, and providing the services that our local folks really need.
So Al, I actually have a little surprise for you today.
A little what?
A surprise.
Okay.
So, so your professional tenacity and generous spirit have not gone unnoticed, and you've been nominated and selected as award winner of Main Street's Partnership of the Year for 2020.
What?
Yeah. Yep. I have to share the qualifications so that when people see this video, they understand the thought put into this award. This award honors a program, government entity, business, or organization that has demonstrated the highest degree of cooperation in our effort to strengthen and energize downtown Marshfield. Consideration for this award includes the impact of the partnership on the district and the relationship built between partners. And you'll be receiving a framed award as we get closer to the awards bash in January. And we appreciate you so much. It's a privilege for me to give you this award, not only as a staff member of Main Street, but as someone who just gets to see small businesses that are impacted by your partnership with Main Street. Thank you for your time and
Thank
service.
you. I'm honored and humbled. I mean, I had no expectation of this, and it's pretty slick way of getting me down here, But no, I really, it's very kind, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I do what I do not for the awards. I'm just trying to help, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thank the board. I thank you, Kaylee. You guys are very kind.
We're grateful for you, Al. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, Jenna.
Thanks for taking some time to share with us today about your love for downtown and connection to Main Street Marshfield. Can you start by telling us a little bit about your past involvement with Main Street?
I volunteered to put a red carpet out in front of my beauty salon. The train was coming through town with passengers, and this has been, 20-some years ago. And the executive director knocked on my door the next week and said, "Why'd you want to do that?" I said, "Because I'm kind of liking this Main Street stuff, and I want to learn more." Asked me to be on the board. The next 2 years, I was the baby, the youngest, and I basically sat in the back of the room because I didn't even know what I was doing. Year number 3, it all blew up. Everything started to fit into place. 17 years later, I'm still on the board, and I'm loving every bit of it.
That's amazing. That's a lot of commitment and a lot of time and effort that you've put in. What makes you so passionate about downtown?
I love the small shops. I try to visit as many as I can and share as much as I can with people. Some people have no idea. The stores downtown, we're not like we used to be retail-wise, but there are still great stores, great businesses, great business people. Again, through Main Street, I've met so many amazing people. It's like being home. And I think that that's really important. We need more people to come downtown and experience, and they will not believe what we have and how lucky we are. Local, and now, of course, more than ever, local is what it's all about.
I agree, and your passion continues. I think that's so true, and you set a good example for all of us to follow and hard shoes to fill. But we're really here today for a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
We as the Main Street Board of Directors, and I'm sure I can also say as an extended Marshfield community, recognize your time, passion, and the effort that you've put in over these many years. And you've just poured that into both downtown, the Main Street Marshfield, and just being an amazing, outstanding citizen. So you've been selected as the recipient of the 2020 Main Street Marshfield Lifetime Achievement Award. So glad to be here today to talk to you about that because you are so deserving, and we so much appreciate all the time and effort you have put in.
Well, thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Main Street. Wow, unbelievable. See, here we go again. What a great Main Street.
Well, and I think the years that you've put in, and this award is really designed to recognize someone who has contributed long-term and had that commitment and impact to the organization and to downtown. And so I'm going to read a little bit because I'm not going to remember all of this. Consideration for this award includes just the enthusiasm for the mission and vision of Main Street Marshfield, Wisconsin Main Street, and Main Street America. It has to do with leadership, your time involved directly with the organization, advocacy, and sometimes the financial commitment that it takes to make things happen, replication of efforts through recruitment or sustained partnerships, volunteer time invested, and relationship with downtown businesses, property owners, and/or partners. And you clearly continue to do that even to this day, and we're so pleased to be able to present this award to you. We have deep gratitude for your service to the community through Main Street. So congratulations.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you very much. I'm humbled. Absolutely.
So just so you know, we have a little change of plans today. Okay. We actually came to surprise you. There's actually no meeting. Okay.
Well,
So the Main Street Organization Committee did their best to keep this a surprise, but as you know, you're on the board, so this was not easy. State Bank has been such a force for good in downtown this year. You've given a generous donation towards the Shop Local, Love Local program, which largely made our marketing efforts possible. You provided an active board member in yourself. You're always willing to participate in promotions, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you as a partner in our work to strengthen and energize downtown Marshfield. Because of this generous spirit, State Bank Financial has been nominated and selected for 2020's Spirit of Giving Award.
wonderful. So,
So we're so excited to be honoring you with this, and I'm going to read this verbatim, make sure I get it right. I'm going to share the qualifications so those watching this video can see how we think through the selection. This award honors a program, government entity, business, or organization that has supported Main Street revitalization efforts through giving of product, services, or monetarily in an outstanding way. These individuals or entities will have gone above and beyond to ensure the success of downtown through their efforts. Consideration for this award includes impact of giving within downtown and the resulting relationship built between partners. You've been a true partner, especially in the midst of COVID-19's challenges. Thank you and congratulations. Thank you. So is there anything you'd like to share about your team or your customers when reflecting on this?
I mean, it's great to hear, and I think from the bank's perspective, we want to help small businesses and kind of PPP money, all that stuff that we kind of did, kind of encompasses that. So it's been kind of great to be able to offer some support for the community, and it's been good. So
Good, great. Yeah, just want to say thank you again and congratulations.
thank you.
Hi there, I am Rhonda Erlov and I work for GPM Investments and I am a board member for Main Street. And I'm here with Jody today from 2.5 Cups.
Hi, I'm Jody Wellman. I work here at 2.5 Cups.
Jody, thanks for taking the time out today to talk to me. I have a few questions I would like to ask you. First of all, what do you enjoy about working here?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that I get to do what I love and get paid for it and make people happy every single day. And that's fantastic. It makes me happy that I can make people happy. So
That's definitely a perk.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any unexpected perks to working at a bake shop or a small business downtown?
Well, I'd say I didn't realize how many of the local business owners I'd get to know, especially the downtown area, but really all of the city local businesses. Quite a few of them place orders through us or come in and visit us to pick up goodies, and I've gotten to know quite a few of them because they're return customers. So it's nice.
Well, we actually have a fun little surprise for you today for working downtown. You were recognized by not only the owners of 2.5 Cups, which is Sarah and Mary, but also by customers as outstanding business employee downtown.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet.
Lois T-Strike has nominated you,
Lois.
and the Main Street, yes, and the Main Street Organization Committee has offered you 2020 Downtown Employee of the Year.
Oh, yay! Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll just share with you a few things.
Sure.
Just you will be recognized at the we were having a virtual awards banquet, and you will be recognized at that. But a few things that they took into consideration for choosing you was your professionalism, your customer relations, contribution to resolving company challenges, complex project completion, successful mastery of new areas of work, new cupcakes, I'm sure.
Sure. And new product all the
Yes,
time.
all the
New
time.
product.
Work quality, loyalty, desire to see others succeed, and your length of service here. We're very impressed with you, all the people around here, and we're grateful that you are representative of downtown Marshfield.
That's so
Congratulations.
sweet. Oh, thank you so much. You made me cry. You shouldn't cry on film, so
No,
I'll
you're
try
good.
to.
Congratulations.
Carmen, you are the salon owner, but you're also the property owner here at Evolve Salon. Can you tell us a little bit about this property and how you selected it and developed it into what it is today?
Being centrally located has always been very, very important to me. And so people coming from the north, south, east, west, they can make it to their appointment times at a very reasonable amount of time. And we found this building fit that location, for the centrally located, and the parking was incredible. This was the best area to be parking for our customers. That was very important.
Why is design important to you, and what makes you passionate about that?
Oh my, we're hairstylists. In my years of experience, I knew what to do with the square footage and how it would work with doing hair and making it comfortable for 7 people to work around each other. And so I was looking for a very upscale look that was not too cold. And so we put the pencil and a lot of hard work together, and here we are in a very welcoming, stylish salon, and it's comfortable for all ages. So we want to wish you a very happy new year, and hopefully 2021 will be better.
Yes, okay. And I have one more thing for you. I actually have a little surprise for you today, Carmen. So I'm here to actually tell you that you received a Commitment to Design Award for 2020 to celebrate at our awards bash coming up in 2 weeks.
Oh my.
So this award recognizes a business committed to a consistent quality design throughout their business. And I don't know if you're familiar with Retail Works, but they put it just excellently. The right interior design can change everything. It enhances the perceived value of your product, service, or brand. It inspires and motivates your customers and employees while increasing your bottom line. It creates an environment that is multi-sensory and emotionally engaging. Consideration for this award includes storefront display, interior business layout and display, accessibility, a welcoming front and rear entrance, public right-of-way use, and consistency. And you really hit a lot of those marks, Carmen. I think that we always look forward to seeing seasonally what's in your window.
Yeah.
You're always participating in the window display competitions, and it's just a joy to have you downtown.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Something to add to the window display and everything is of being downtown, for this many years. It is a great, draws attention, and people look in, and next thing you know, you have a new customer. And it goes all along with the proper location and the parking and the appearances. Just keeps you up to date. Knows that you're keeping up with things.
Love it. Thank you for sharing everything today, and thanks for letting me surprise you.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol. Thanks for taking the time to share what it's like to be a business owner for downtown. I just have a few questions for you to ask about your experience. First, what do you enjoy about owning and running Ray Baxter's Fashions?
I love coming to work every day. There's always new challenges to be met. So I'd say that's my number one answer.
Great. What drives you as a business owner to continually grow?
To introduce our store to new customers.
Yeah, great. What's something people may not realize about the work that you do in a small business, but you wish they would know?
That we probably have the largest selection of clothing in central Wisconsin.
Great. Is there anything you'd like to say to your customers here on this video?
To have a blessed Christmas and a very happy, healthy New Year. And please follow all the rules as we all are doing, and everything will work out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, actually, Carol, I have a fun surprise for you. Because of your work downtown. Main Street understands the efforts that you put into customer service, offering incentives, ways to reach out with your product online and curbside, and just general care for the people that you're reaching out to with your business. So you've been selected as a recipient of the 2020 Downtown Commitment to Hospitality Award.
Thank you very much. It's an honor. I'm absolutely thrilled. What an honor. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well deserving. This award recognizes a business committed to excellence in customer service experience. This could be described as Wisconsin hospitality, including skills, savvy, and success of the business owner and the staff. You show a drive for business growth through your positive customer relations, creative problem solving, promotional participation, and consistency. So we are grateful for you, Carol, for downtown. We'll be reaching out. You'll be receiving a framed award in January as we get closer to the virtual awards bash. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. As I said, it's not only an honor, it's a privilege to be here. The 48 years have seemed like a blink of an eye.
Wonderful.
Thank
Congratulations.
Howard and Olson's, thanks for taking the time to share about the Deming Building. I have a few quick questions to ask about the development of this project and your businesses. First, Howard's. How did you select this historic building that you deciding to redevelop it?
Well, we knew the owner was selling it, and we walked into this building, and we saw through all of this, like 30 years of remodeling, and there were walls everywhere, there was a drop ceiling. We kind of saw through that stuff, and we saw the beautiful hardwood floor, and we saw the pressed metal ceiling, most of it was still here, and we just saw the potential of it, and we started looking into the history of it. It's got such a great history. Lots of different businesses have been in here over the years, and we just love that about this building. We saw so much potential for so many different businesses that could share this building.
This was not a small project. This was a major undertaking, and I can't go without saying, you know, our local contractors, our local electricians, our local flooring people that helped us, you know, put a lot of this together. And working with a lot of these local people, you know, you develop relationships and partnerships, and especially with Chris and Aaron, I view our relationship more of a business partnership than we do a landlord-tenant relationship. So, you know, if there are problems or if there are needs or we want to maybe do something different, I don't have any hesitations or qualms about calling these guys and saying, hey, you know what, you know, can we look at this, or can we maybe, you know, look at doing something here? And they've always been receptive, and not once, I don't think we've ever had any sort of disagreement about really anything. I think it's been a great partnership.
One of the big things we're here for, so I want to put a little surprise on you guys. So you've worked hard to make Mojo's what it is, and now you have Blue Plate, and it's fulfilling all your passions and dreams as well as, you know, expectations for the community. You've been selected as our 2020 Outstanding Business Renovation Award recipients. So that's cool.
Awesome.
Couldn't think of it. So I want to share with you a little bit what the description is and, you know, how it came to be. This award recognizes the best single commercial renovation project. The physical design should enhance the commercial district appearance or function and encourage further design improvements. This can include storefront renovation, single floor renovation, or both. There has to be all of it. Considerations for this award include the overall scope of the project, special design problems and considerations, steps in the renovation process, building use, repost, conformance with design and preservation standards, owner-tenant involvement, budget breakdown of final expenses, design quality, and creativity. I think you guys hit a lot of that on the head. Probably exceeded some of those things. So from Main Street, we want to thank you for your commitment to historic preservation, community development, Marshfield, and downtown. We're valued, and you're so valued that we're happy to have you in this district, sharing your unique menu, your unique space, your ideas and your thoughts. We'll be presenting you with a plaque as we get closer to the virtual award bash, January 14th. Both Howard's and Olson's will get a plaque. Hopefully you display it. I know this one was around. You can watch it live at 7 p.m. coming up for the most part. So congratulations on your awards, and thank you. Beautiful design.
Thank you. That means a lot to us.
Dan, I'd just like to thank you for taking time to talk to us about what it's like to be a business owner. And I have a few questions I'd like to ask you, and if you have some time, we'd like to go over them. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Perfect. So first of all, I'd like to know what you enjoy most about owning and running Rice Martial Arts in this fairly new downtown location.
I really enjoy the location that we have. It's, I've actually been in town 20 years. I started a couple blocks away working for somebody else, and I really enjoy the location we have now. We're right across from the theater. It's easy access to get into the building. Our students can come in from city parking in the back, which is really, really nice. We have a great facility and a lot of room, so we're able to expand our programs and make what we have even better.
Yeah, it's great. We were just looking around at it. This facility looks amazing. You've done a terrific job with it. So what is something that you want people to know that they might not realize about the work that you do as a small business owner?
Our work starts early in the morning, and typically I'm in the community centers, I'm in the schools, I'm in all the different facets of the community, helping let people know what our martial arts is about and training them. I do a lot of classes in all the schools I've been doing at no cost at the schools, pre-COVID. So now a lot of that is dialed back. However, we're still doing everything that we can. We run virtual classes as well as in-person classes. We literally did that within days of being shut down. We had set up a studio in the back, and we got right after that. In fact, I have students that are training with me now that don't even come to my school. Some are in Bloomer, some are in Stevens Point, and they contacted me because we were running this program.
That is fantastic, and for you to take action so quickly and really try to keep those kids top of mind and making sure that you get that service out to them, that's fantastic. So, well, we know how hard you work to reach your students, and you pivoted when 2020 has really been given us a lot of business leaders and owners challenges. And we really didn't have a roadmap. Nobody had a roadmap to know how to do this. And for you to take action and know what was important and have safety top of mind, I actually have a little surprise for you today. We just ran a little ruse here. So Main Street Marshfield's Awards Bash is coming up soon. And Karen Olson of the Chamber nominated you for Best COVID Response Award. And you were selected as our winner. So I just want to congratulate you, Dan, and your business. And it's in this trying year, I think that's a great accomplishment that you stand out as a business that took the precautions and did what you needed to do to keep your business running and pivoted and made those changes and yet kept your students and your faculty very, very safe. So congratulations. We're very excited we don't have it quite to give to you yet, but I just want to let you know. And I'm just going to share the qualifications of this award so that you know what you were being awarded. So everyone watching this video tonight knows what went into the selection. So the Best COVID Response Award recognizes a business or organization that implemented the most innovative and or impactful district-wide response to help businesses during the COVID pandemic. Consideration for this award includes the impact of these efforts on customers and or the community. In her nomination, Karen Olson noted martial arts are hands-on contact sports. So when COVID hit, you had to get creative. Videos were created and the constant outreach to keep students engaged was critical. You used Facebook in new ways. You were proactive in grant applications. When things were able to open again, there was some hesitation from several families about doing anything indoors. You put procedures in place to keep everyone safe. Many programs were developed to keep participants active, whether indoors or outdoors. Through your challenges, you continue to live and teach your 5 core principles: courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. We could all utilize these principles to help get us through the ensuing pandemic and everyday life. Congratulations, Dan. We are so grateful to have you downtown, and we are inspired by your character and resilience. I'm so happy to be able to give you this award.
Well, thank you so much.
Congratulations to all of our award winners. The extended version of these interviews will be released on our Facebook page throughout January. Each award recipient will receive a certificate professionally framed by Off the Wall Custom Framing and Art. We now have the opportunity to hear from Wisconsin Main Street staff out of Madison, Wisconsin. We asked Wisconsin Main Street if they'd reflect on our 30 years as a Main Street organization and think back to standout moments from an expert outsider perspective. They obliged and offered to also include a look to the future. A big thank you to Erin Welty for her time with us this evening.
Hi Marshfield, it's great to be here with you today to celebrate your 30th anniversary. For those of you who have not had the pleasure of meeting in person, my name is Erin Welty, and I'm the Downtown Development Program Manager for the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation. As such, it's my job to work with all of the CUTE communities in the state that are pursuing downtown revitalization, and Marshfield is certainly no exception. I want to first congratulate you on 30 years of success. 30 years is a huge achievement for any organization, and there's been a ton of great accomplishments in Marshfield over that time. One of my favorite parts of my job, besides meetings and coffee shops, which I've not been able to do this year, but which Marshfield certainly has a ton of, is seeing people's visions for their downtown come to fruition. And Marshfield has many such success stories, from the Wenzel Family Plaza more recently to many historic rehab projects over the years. There's a lot to be proud of, and I'm glad that you're all here to celebrate. First, I want to point out, though, that it is not without every single person who is here watching this meeting that any of this would have been possible. Downtown revitalization is truly a community initiative, and it takes everybody to make such vision come to reality. So the fact that downtown Marshfield is thriving and vibrant and vital today, despite a pandemic and everything else that has come your way over the 30 years, is a testament to the vision of the community and the support of its local businesses and residents. So I want to thank each and every one of you for the part that you have played in making downtown the great place that it is.
I want to share with you today some highlights that have captured our attention here at the Wisconsin Main Street program over the years with regard to Marshfield, and leave you with 3 downtown trends that Marshfield might consider as it rebuilds and builds towards another 30 years of success. First off, we've had so many great images of projects in Marshfield that I had to pick and choose. As you see here, there are tons and tons of stunning facade rehabs and unique new businesses that have cropped up in Marshfield over the years, contributing to the downtown fabric. The number of full-scale renovations, rehabs, and infill developments is also mind-numbing. From everything from converted industrial properties, rehab churches, renovated storefronts, train depots, city hall, and more. There are numerous award-winning examples of quality redevelopment happening in Marshfield. The city has also been a champion of downtown over the years, not only retaining City Hall and the library within the district as they built new facilities, but also investing in quality public infrastructure, streetscape, amenities, and supporting quality development over the years. Examples on this page showcase the tremendous diversity of quality projects that have made Marshfield the place that it is. Wisconsin Main Street has been proud to celebrate the milestones, big and small, that have helped shape Main Street Marshfield to what it is today. From recognizing them at award ceremonies, attending groundbreakings, meeting volunteers and board members over the years, and hosting numerous workshops, trainings, and resource teams. It has been a true honor to work with the community as it achieves success. It is certainly not surprising that all of these visual successes are also matched by individual volunteer hours, new residents, visitors, and multiple achievements awards, winning 39 state awards for rehab, reuse, volunteer, business of the year in 18 different categories over the tenure. There's also numerous historic surveys, downtown plans, streetscape. The Wenzel Family Plaza is obviously a groundbreaking achievement for the community, but $73 million in private investment and 223 individual improvement projects have generated significant new residential and commercial activity within the district. Looking back to the original 1990 application, the Main Street program was seen to offer hope to a struggling district. Today, the vibrant business district has the support of the community and has achieved numerous economic milestones with more businesses, more restaurants, and nearly the same number of employees, while the organization's support from nearby businesses and communities has grown. While 2020 was anything but normal, it has shown us that there are many aspects of Main Street that are timeless. I want to share with you today 3 observations that hopes that they might spur ideas and inspiration for the next 30 years of Main Street Marshfield. The first trend is one that Marshfield has consistently excelled at: the need for and importance of local businesses and local people, and for communities coming together. Marshfield has often been a leader in entrepreneurial development, whether through contests, pop-up shops, or by showcasing ways to highlight and engage businesses in the public spaces. Continuing to find ways to support local investors, inventors, makers, artisans, and bakers, and to link these businesses to each other and to the community will be as essential as it is in 2050 as it is today. So whether it's things like the pop-up shop program or the lunches at Wenzel Plaza that make entrepreneurship dreams a reality and connect the community with businesses, or whether it's finding ways to use public spaces to promote existing business opportunities, create pop-up and temporary spaces, or just bring the commercial aspects outside. These are critical steps for the future. The second is to focus on experience. I always say that no one has ever made a memory in a strip mall, but there are many memories made downtown. Whether on your own, in a group, indoors or outdoors, the ability to interact with an environment, meet others, have unexpected experiences and interactions, and share is critical to enjoyment and to being human. Bringing people together, helping them explore, experience, and try new things creates a vibrant downtown district that supports business, residential, and visitor experiences. These are just some examples of great best practices of unique districts that focus on experience and providing a quality set of opportunities in different ways to enjoy. And lastly, don't forget to make room for fun. A sense of discovery and change, even if it means that not everything is always perfect, makes for a memorable experience. Downtowns are always changing, but these big changes can be difficult to track and remember when we're used to success, as Marshfield clearly is. Embracing opportunities to introduce the unexpected, add temporary and novel changes, and mix things up is a way to encourage people to visit more often, slow down, and explore. So these are just examples of hidden and kind of off the beaten track things that people might remember or come downtown for. So whether it's hidden and micro art or turning underutilized spaces or typically boring spaces like parking lots into art displays, adding temporary installations, whether it's a swing or sandbags or anything else where you wouldn't expect it, or adding public art that's designed for kids like this fairy door. There's always ways to add the unexpected and the memorable to your downtown.
For everyone that's watching, I hope that you take away from this video some of the great achievements that are here that you can be proud of, and some inspiration for the future, because I'm sure that the next 30 years of Marshfield is going to be equally successful. I want you to take the time to congratulate everyone that has been recognized here tonight for the contributions that they have made, but thank each and every other person that you meet for their contributions, whether as a customer, a visitor, a promoter, or just a resident who has made Marshfield their home. Thank you for having me here tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and I hope you enjoy seeing the rest of the award winners. I hope to see each and every one of you very soon in person. Have a great night.
We certainly appreciate the support offered to us by being a nationally accredited Main Street organization and are grateful to be affiliated with our incredible state team out of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation. With the past successes of the organization and the redemptive work of 2020 through distanced activities for the community that may grow or supplement our 2021 events, programs to develop marketing and e-commerce like the Shop Local, Love Local marketing program, and the continued historic preservation and development of our cherished buildings, we have a promising future. We've come to the close of our night together where you'll hear from Main Street Marshfield's board president, Jenna Hansen. Jenna works downtown through the Children's Hospital Family Resource Center and has been on the board for quite some time. She'll offer remarks on our year as an organization and community, wishing each of you peace in 2021. Stay tuned though after closing remarks for a special prize drawing. If you've logged into the Zoom call during our live stream, you've already been entered to win.
My name is Jenna Hansen. I want to thank you for attending tonight. We're so glad you could join us for our annual awards bash. I want to start by acknowledging and thanking all of our board members and volunteers. We're such a great group of people who are really dedicated and make things happen. Our mission is to energize and strengthen downtown Marshfield, and this mission only happens because of these dedicated individuals. I also want to offer a special thank you to Josh Kilty for his many years on the board and his time spent as treasurer at Main Street Marshfield. We are grateful for his time and his efforts. When I take time to think about the year 2020, there's so many things that come to mind. Really, COVID-19 and the pandemic. Thinking back early on to the toilet paper shortage, murder hornets, election complications, riots, and racial injustices. And yet, in spite of all of these challenges, we also learned a lot along the way. We learned how to stay safe, how to wash our hands properly, social distancing, wearing a mask. We learned more about Zoom and conducting online meetings. We gained an appreciation of those people who are working on the front lines, nurses, doctors, and other essential workers. We adjusted to remote learning and working from home. We spent more time at home with our families. We were reminded clearly of the work that still needs to be done to address race and equality and justice for all people. We learned definitely how to be more innovative and creative and brave in an unprecedented time. I also stopped to think about our neighbors, our friends, and our community, and the impact on local business. Businesses have struggled, and yet again, in spite of it all, there have been many creative ways to enhance sales and promote items in new ways. Online orders, curbside pickup, sales on the sidewalk have all been ways that businesses have adjusted and made the best of a difficult situation. Our work here is not yet done. We still have more to do. This includes you, and it includes me. I ask that you think of the local businesses. Think about those businesses who donated to school events or supported causes that were near and dear to you. Go to those businesses. Continue to support them. Help your friends, your neighbors, and your community. We know that 2021 will bring its own challenges, and our community will continue to learn new lessons. Let's build on what was started in 2020. Remember, we're in this together. Shop local, love local. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna, and thank you to all of you watching tonight. In fact, go ahead and turn your videos on one more time. For the prize drawing, I have 2 bottles of wine to give away, and we've drawn Melissa Meyer and Rhonda Erlab. And I think Rhonda might be one of the luckiest people I know. She wins lots of prizes. Our office assistant will coordinate pickup with you. And for all the rest of you watching, be sure to celebrate with us by continuing to share this video, replay, well-wishing award recipients, and of course, shopping local. With that, I wish you all a pleasant evening and a blessed 2021. Good night.